Hey, it's Isabel Garino with Residential Assisted Living Academy. Why is right now the best timing for senior housing? Well, if you don't know, the baby boomers have been driving our economy for the last 70 years. And this is kind of your final chance to take advantage of the trends that they create. The world looked entirely different in 1950 versus what it's projected to look like in 2050 or 2060, right? The 85 plus demographic is the fastest growing demographic on planet Earth today. Not to mention, there's just way more millions of people alive. And who is going to be caring for these people? Who's going to be giving them home, care, and assistance? Maybe you. I know I do. What we're talking about with residential assisted living is disrupting the senior housing industry, saying no more are big boxes the only option. Kind of like what Uber did to taxi or what Airbnbs did to hotels. They mix it up, they said we're something new, we're something fresh, and I guarantee you'll like it better. Who's currently living in assisted living? It's the silent generation. There's about 47 million of them. But the baby boomers, 76 million of them, they're about 10 years out from needing this, maybe 20 years out from some of the younger ones, right? This is what we call the silver tsunami, that big, massive green arrow to the top, that spike of babies being born right after World War, right? What's going to change this year? A whole lot. We could drive ourselves crazy thinking about what's going to change, what's to come in our industry, right? Are we going to be living in the metaverse, right? Inflation, recession, gas prices, politics, you name it, it's stressful. And we could spend our whole lives worrying about what's to come. But sometimes I like us to think about what's not going to change, because seniors aging and needing care is never going away. Mom or dad needing housing, care, and assistance, that's not going away. When money gets tight, people pull back. They vacation less, they spend less. They don't pull their loved ones out of their care home. Absolutely not. Smaller is better, and that finally got proven in 2020 and 2021 with COVID. And I'm always going to come back to this, our company motto, do good and do well. Because again, making cash flow and making a lot of money in this industry is really exciting, but there's so much more to this. I want to share with you about my personal journey to getting involved in this. You know, our journey began with a phone call. Help! Grandma fell and broke her hip. She needs 24/7 care and she cannot go home alone. What do you do? You know, that's a traumatic situation, and so many families deal with this on a day-to-day basis. This may even have happened to you as you're hearing me say this. You might be relating to this like, oh my gosh, that's my story. And in that moment, you have a couple choices. Are you going to quit your job and take care of your loved one full time? Are you going to get them in-home care? I'll show you how expensive that is in just a moment. Or are you going to put them into a home? And as soon as you say it, you kind of feel icky. You kind of feel like, dang, I promised I wouldn't. The movies told me, don't put me in a care home, right? It's that feeling of guilt. You know, this is exactly what happened with my grandmother when she needed that care. And we had those three options, and we said, you know what? We weren't born to be caregivers. That's not our highest and best skill. But we were born to be entrepreneurs. And we were born to create businesses. And so maybe we can build something better for her. She's the whole reason why we got started in this industry, why we purchased and built our care homes to serve seniors just like her with the dignity, quality, love, and care that they deserve in the end of life. And now we carry on our homes for the legacy within our family. For my grandma, whenever she needs this, right? She's still a young little spring chicken. She doesn't need it anytime soon. But when she's ready, when she needs that, the last of my 4 grandparents living today, it's there for her. It's available to her. And my parents, if and when they need it, and then me, when I need it. And then it's something I can pass to my own children. And the blessings keep going on and on and on. You see, my dad always used to say, I guarantee you're going to get involved in senior housing one way or another. You are either going to be lying in the bed, writing the check to somebody else to take care of you or your loved one, or you could be owning the real estate and the business, living for free and cash flowing. The choice is up to you. But I always encourage you, if nothing else, just do at least one of these homes for yourself, for your loved ones, to leave your kids a legacy. How much do you really need every single month to cover your personal monthly expenses? I mean, think about it. The house, the car, the kids, the food, the fun, all in. If you had this dollar amount coming in every single month, you could have that deep breath. You could have that moment of relaxation. You could spend time with who you want. You could donate to what you want. You could quit that job. You could buy what you want. Whatever it is, what is that dollar amount for you? Write it down right now. Grab a piece of paper. For most people in most parts of the country, and I talk to a lot of people about this, they tell me that their freedom number is $10,000 a month. If they just had $10,000 a month, that would get them to that place of respite. Well, good for you, because just one residential assisted living home can get you to that freedom number. And if you need more than that, that's okay. We're talking about 2 homes, baby. That's it. That's pretty exciting. But why would you want to get involved in senior housing? Well, maybe you've seen the demographics. You know it's an unstoppable silver tsunami of seniors. You see the timing. It's a 20-year wave that's starting right now. Timing's never been better. Or maybe it's the fact that it's inevitable and you're starting to realize, dang, I'm going to get involved one way or another. I may as well determine and choose how I want to get involved instead of letting it choose me. You see, every year we host our RAL National Convention, and we have all sorts of celebrities and guest speakers who come out to share about their insight in this industry, what they're seeing in the markets and the trends. We've had Harry S. Dent, we've had Tracy Tudor from Bravo's $1 Million Listing Los Angeles, Dr. Gary Chapman, Teepa Snow, Jonathan Goldsmith, the world's most interesting man in the world. But when Harry came, something was really interesting. You know, in his New York Times bestselling book, The Demographic Cliff, he said the opportunity of our lifetime in real estate development and investing is likely to be in nursing homes and assisted living facilities. I want you to hear from him himself.
So what Gene's in charge of is this organization called Residential Assisted Living. In your opinion, is that the best real estate play to be in?
It is, because I always tell people, because the baby boom was so large, everything they do as they age is the best sector. People say millennials, there's more millennials. Bull. They're not as big a wave. They're a fraction of the wave. So what assisted living and nursing homes do, they play the last stage of the baby boomers, the largest generation in history, and nobody sees it coming. Nobody.
Yeah, we do.
You do. Nobody sees. I bring this up and people say, Harry, what are you smoking? There's the baby boomers already retired. They're already in assisted living. No, they're just starting.
Yeah.
In 2018.
Oh, yeah.
They got 26, 28 years of nonstop growth.
Yeah.
Nothing will grow faster and nobody will see it coming.
Pretty cool to hear those guys sitting around talking about what they're seeing ahead, the trends that they notice and what they're seeing. You know, Harry's a very, very famous statistician, and I like to listen to smart people, right? I want to be the dumbest person in the room because that means I'm in the right room. I'm not the only one getting involved, not just Robert Kiyosaki, not just Harry S. Dent. Tyler Perry just launched a TV show called Assisted Living. He's bringing it to mainstream media. Meg Thee Stallion, she just went back to Texas Southern University to learn how to open an assisted living facility. Why would a rapper be getting involved in this industry? Maybe she sees what I'm seeing. Jimmy Buffett, he's opening Margaritaville-themed retirement communities. Now that sounds fun. I'm not even the biggest fan, but I want to live in paradise with Jimmy. I mean, come on, that sounds awesome. You know, Proverbs says, he who doesn't look ahead remains behind. And if you're not religious, that's fine. Wayne Gretzky says, skate where the puck is going, not where it has been. This is either going to be the biggest crisis of our lifetime or the biggest opportunity that you've ever been given. It's all up to you. I want to invite you to talk to me, talk to our team, schedule a discovery call to determine if this is the right next step for you. We want to talk to you. We want to hear what you are doing and what you're looking to do. And if anything I'm sharing with you is aligning with who you are and what you want, get on the call with us. RAL 101. You can schedule a discovery call right there. I look forward to talking with you very soon.